Hello, hello. Happy Sunday to all. How are you all doing? I hope your week was okay. Thank you so much for being here and thank you so much for your support. Happy Sunday. How is everyone? Just getting settled in here. Hello, Tina. How are you? Hello, Alta. Hello, Lucia. Hello, Gio. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Scorpio Star. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Caroline. How is everyone? Thank you. Thank you so much for popping in. How are you doing? Just getting started here. Shuffling cards a little bit, getting ready. We'll just give everyone a couple of minutes to pop in. How was your Halloween? I hope you celebrated a little bit. Or for anybody that celebrates, especially if you have kids, it's really cute. Doing great, feeling great. I'm okay, Gio, I'm okay. I'm doing good, doing good. Thank you for asking. Happy you guys are doing well. How was your weekend going so far? Happy Sunday to all. I hope it's relaxing or you're able to take time for yourself to regroup and relax a little bit. Oh, you're in Miami? Oh, finally getting good weather? Well, that's good. Oh, yes, but the storms, yes, the storms. Uh, that's good. Good to hear. Yes, Tracy, yes. I thought it was you, but then I wasn't sure. I recognized the logo, but I didn't recognize Scorpio Star. So it is you, Tracy. Okay. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Marathon Sunday in New York City today. Okay. Are you checking out the marathon, Caroline? Oh, Vanessa, cool. That's cool. What kind of stall do you have? You probably told me already, but I forgot. What are you selling? So we can help out maybe. I always encourage guys, if you have an event, you sell spells. Well, there you go. Yes, you told me already. Um, if you have an event, if you have a business, if you're getting started on a YouTube channel or whatever it is, let us know. Let us know so we can support you, right? And maybe give a little shout out. Oh, Tracy, you're in Florida. You're in Florida too. Yeah, well, the storms, right? So that took a little bit. That's a lot of rain, right? Yes, so shout out to Vanessa with her spells. Um, I know you told me already what it is, but you have to put the link in the chat so we can go check it out, Vanessa, because if you just tell me, then I get into the readings and then I forget. So put the link in the chat so everybody can check it out. Okay. See, Vanessa? Tracy's interested in spells. Do you sell crystals and things like that as well? Maybe people are interested. Put your link in the chat, or so we can go check it out if you have a website or Instagram or wherever it is. Okay. All right. So for anybody watching outside of the chat, wondering what this is all about, these hands, shuffling cards, these are live tarot readings. This is a live tarot reading. We come on live every Monday, Friday, and Sunday if you're interested. Sunday is always at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, where we do a live tarot session where people can ask questions and get personal tarot readings. Now, to get personal tarot readings, you have to be a member, not subscribed, a member. So click the join button down below next to the Card Minds logo if you're interested, or put yourself in the chat or join the chat, and there's a join button. It says join membership. Click the link on the top of the chat, and that takes you wherever you need to go. So the way it works is that you join membership, and all members can ask a question or get a personal tarot reading during live tarot. And so how it works is that at one point, I put a green light, which consists of 3 checkered flags. That's the go-ahead for everybody to put their question in the chat, ask their question. I ask that everybody put their question in caps. Just easier for me to go back to it and check it out if I have to. 1, 2 lines, 3 lines max. Don't put a novel in there. Short and sweet and concise questions. Any question goes besides health readings. I do not do health readings as I am not a doctor. Any other readings you can ask. Put your question in 2 lines, 3 lines max, and your zodiac sign, and you're good to go. So we welcome everybody. We would love you to join. We would love to have you in the chat. And even if you're not subscribed, although you should be subscribed, we're trying to reach 50K, guys. Help us reach 50K. Click the subscribe button. Click the thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. I only see 4 thumbs up. So click the thumbs up button. Click the like button. That's free. Easy for you. It's just 1 click. Click the thumbs up, guys. And double check or check that you are subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Help us get to 50K. We would love that, or I would love that with your support. Thank you so much. And if you're interested in a tarot reading, join membership. There are different tiers, $5 minimum, but you can choose whatever tier you want. Any tier gives you access to live tarot readings whenever we come on live. And so there we go. The readings are better when you are present during your readings in the chat. You don't have to. Totally understand that you have other things to do than spend 3 hours, on a live tarot reading, listening to tarot readings that are not yours, but it does make a huge difference. So if you can be there during your reading, you know what number you are. I make a list of everybody that asks a question. Whatever list is in the chat, I go according to my chat. There is a lag, so probably if you're number 2 or number 1 in your chat, you might be 3, 4, or 5 in my chat. I just go with the with the sequence and the list that's in my chat, and we're good to go, and we just take it from there. Okay, so that being said, ooh, I'm all over the place today. Let me just check the chat if I didn't miss anything. I relaunched. Those were from 2023. Now I do upload new ones. The artists are talented and famous too, for the one interested. Okay, so did you put, Georgia, put your link in the chat. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Thank you. Thumbs up, please. Georgia, did you put the link? Creating a website, not live yet. Oh, okay. That's Vanessa. Okay. And then Georgia, you're relaunching. You're uploading new ones. I forgot, Georgia, what's the website you're doing? Let us know so we can support you guys. As soon as you have links, as soon as you have websites or YouTube channels or anything, or just a name of your business or a name of the product, or just let us know what it is so we can support, help you out. You're preparing the new one. Okay. And what's the name? I know I ask the questions all the time, guys. Forgive me if I forget. I know you told me already, Georgia, and I know Vanessa, you already told me. Just bear with me, as my brain is like a sieve. So, oh, it doesn't work? Okay, so just put the name, Georgia, so we can figure it out. Vanessa, same thing. Put the name. If you can't put the, if you have a YouTube channel, they let you put the link there, but maybe if it's not on YouTube, they don't. That's possible. Lucia, not yet. So guys, if you're putting your questions in before the checkered flags, you know I will not take account of those questions. So you can try, but it's not going to work. Love Code X by Georgia. Okay, let me write that down. Vanessa, what's the name of yours? So Georgia is Love Code X, and what is it? Art? Is it your art? Or Love Code X. Love Codex by Georgia. And Vanessa is? That's fine. No, I know your fingers slipped. I know you guys are in the starting blocks, everything ready to go to be as fast as you can. I know. I get it. But I'm just writing down. Vanessa, what's your... I don't know what Vanessa's name is. So do you have a website up, Georgia, even if it's not updated? It's about art? Okay. I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out, guys. Vanessa, I don't know what it is. Hi, Elro. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, I will. I'll go check it out. And Vanessa, let me know what yours is as well so I can check it out. Hi, Linda. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? You feeling a little better? Okay, guys. All right. Oh. I a new, hold on. Okay, sorry, I needed another notepad. Okay, what do we have? You feeling a little better, Elro? Oh, good. I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear. All right, number 1 is going to be Kerry. Sag career change. Okay. Guys, if ever I told you that we would go deeper into something on a last reading, just remind me just remind me because I forget. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Happy birthday. Number 2, Tina. Number 3, Vanessa. Number 4, Sonia. Number 5, Tina. No, Tracy, sorry. I get confused now, Tracy, with this Scorpio star. Happy birthday. Number 6, Georgia. Number 7, Elro. Number 8, Caroline. Number 9, number 9, Hi, Shrishti. How are you? Number 9 is Lucia. Number 10. Maybe it does, Georgia. You never know. Number 10, Shrishti. Number 11, Geo. 1111. I didn't. Let me see, Geo. I don't. Let me go back up, Geo. I might have missed it. Oh, I missed it. Yep, there it is. You're after Georgia and before Elro. Okay, after Georgia and before Elro. So you are number 7, Geo. Number 7, Geo. General, I don't know how I missed that. Okay, so 7 is Geo, 8 Elro, 9 Caroline, 10 Lucia, 11 Shrishti. Okay, so that's where we are now. Okay. "12, Kyle." Oh, happy beach day, Kyle. Happy beach day. Good for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy the beach, Kyle. Enjoy the beach. How's it going, Kyle? Look at you. New life. New life. All right. Awesome to have you, Kyle. Great to hear from you, and enjoy the beach. Okay, so far this is what we have. We have Carrie number 1, Tina number 2, Vanessa number 3, 4 Sonia, 5 Tracy, 6 Georgia, 7 Geo, 8 Elro, 9 Caroline, 10 Lucia, and 11 Shrishti. That's what I have so far. So beautiful to see you, Kyle. Thank you so much for stopping by, sending a lot of good energy your way. I didn't bring my tea. Hold on, guys. I'm all over the place today. Okay. Okay, here we go. Put this over here. All right. Carrie, Sagittarius, career. Let's see what we got. Carrie, Sagittarius, career. What do we have for Carrie? Wait, I didn't even cut the cards. Ooh, getting financial independence, getting out of financial difficulties. That's good. Okay. Here we go. Carrie. Carrie, career. What do we have for Carrie? Sagittarius, career. Seven of Cups. 10 of Swords. Here's the career change, the new beginnings with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so before we have the career change or during the career change, there's something that you're bound to, or an energy you're bound to, or someone you don't trust, something that's ending, sort of a burnout here or done. With this Seven of Swords and Seven of Cups. Okay, so beware of scams, or make sure you fact check, back check everything, because here we have many options available, and some probably a little bit too good to be true with the Seven of Cups. So we have the Ten of Swords, done, lessons learned, ready for a new start, really clearing the way for a new start right here. But before that, we do have the Devil. Now, the Devil is clearly, attached to something, attached to maybe, a person, or toxic money patterns, or debt, or, overworked and all about money, material. That doesn't have to be you, but it feels like maybe that was the vibe, or the vibe you're sort of feel trapped in, like that's the financial entrapment. Like, it's time to break free from unhealthy attachments, or a toxic environment, or someone very controlling or manipulating. And then we do have the Seven of Swords, which tells me that there are certain people that got away with things, or that are in it for their own advantage, right? Caution. Need for a better planning, right? Make sure you're strategic, make sure you have a strategy, and make sure everything is transparent this time. Feels like there's a lack of transparency with certain people in this whole situation here. Let's see how this is moving forward. Let's pull cards on the Ace of Wands. There's an ending there, and there's an ending with people that are very, very, it's all about money. It's all about making money. They only think of money. We don't even have pentacles, but for me, it's like a toxic environment of everybody in it for their own gain, personal gain. Trust issues here. Trust issues. Okay. So, okay, before I get to the Ace of Wands, I'm going to put that aside, right? Let's just pull one card on this whole ending here. Take a breather, yes. rest after. Yes, and again we have the Five of Swords, which I just kept feeling everybody in their own game, in there for their own gain, right? A lot of ego, a lot of ego going on. So this can be conflict over money, conflict over, again, self-interest over fairness, possible, you know, ethical behavior, people you don't trust, a lot of ego. You're taking a break from that, taking a break from all those challenges, or maybe illusions or scams or whatever it is. Take a break. Take a break. Four of Swords. A break from the difficulties, from the challenges. Is there one more card? Yes, and there we go. Six of Swords out of that. So you're moving away from financial difficulties, or moving away from that toxic environment, or this energy that you've been bound to with people that are very, very competitive. And it's sort of, yeah, it's sort of stressful environment, to say the least. But you're moving into calmer waters. You can be relocating again. Here comes the job change. Here comes the career change. And here we go over here with the Ace of Wands. But it is an energy of endings and not wanting to be stuck in this controlling environment, to say the least. All right, let me change decks. It's mucky, mucky, but that's okay. You have the Ten of Swords. You're done. You're at the end of the cycle. Most importantly, done, moving into something calmer. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Let's see what the new career brings, this new job. What is this new beginning here? That just flew out of nowhere. Okay, so don't hang on to anything that's not yours, right? Don't hang on to energies. Even accept the change, because the Four of Pentacles is here, and sometimes that's really holding on tightly to money. Okay, that's good. The fear of loss, I can understand that. But don't let money control you completely. And don't hang on to these energies from the past that are no longer for you and that are toxic. So make sure, yes, budget, finance, make sure you control your finance and budget, but don't hang on to anything of this thing here, because it's mucky. Mucky, the word keeps coming up, mucky. Yes, you're planning your future. You're planning your next move. That's wonderful. I like that. And you're making financial decisions regarding expanding something, moving, traveling, whatever it is. You're investing in your future. That's awesome. You've been disappointed. Yes, obviously, but you have two cups. That's okay. You're at the end of the cycle. It's just the end of a cycle. That's it. Moving into another one, and huge transformation. Again, career rebirth, career change. We're confirming that with the Judgment. Rising up to something more important for you and evolving, really evolving. This is a moment of awakening, a moment of understanding where you stand in your career, who you are as a person, what you want, your desires, the changes you want, what you don't want anymore, and how you're evolving to something so much more interesting for you and important for you. It's time also. Judgment is always there to say that it's time to evolve. It's time to embrace the new, embrace a new journey, and it's also time to recognize patterns, to heal patterns. Whatever needs to be healed, right? Forgiveness of you, yourself, and others, bad choices, past choices. It's a moment of cleansing and purging of past decisions or whatever energies have been blocking you and preventing you from moving forward. Cleansing of the soul, right? All the weight of the past, whatever mistakes, whatever you want to release, negative karma, whatever it is, and to really be able to start fresh. Here we go. We start fresh. Let's see if there's one last card on the starting fresh here. It's not Five of Pentacles. Sometimes we just have to get all the energies out of what is not quite finished yet. So yes, you've been waiting patiently. You will get the fruits of your labor while waiting patiently, but also the Seven of Pentacles is also about understanding what didn't work and why it didn't work, and then being patient. No, too many cards. One more card and then, okay, thank you. Yeah, reassessing your life. Take time out. Take the time out of the noise of the world. Calm environment. Sit still. Realign yourself. This is all about, I'm going to calm my energies. This is all about your path and who you are and how you want to move forward, but how it takes time to take care of yourself and just sit still without getting all the advice and social media and all this noise of the world, and just to sit still to consider who you are and what your path is going to look like forward. Stay open to communication. This is also about nurturing yourself, nurturing others, very important. Communication is important here. And yes, being open, listening. You can be there also to guide people, to help people, to nurture people. That is possible. Or potentially you are working with a water sign, or there's a water sign around you that's helping you out, and here you are with the Fool. New adventure, new start, believe in yourself. This is total out of your comfort zone. You're starting something completely different. All right, there we go. That is Carrie. That is one reading. All right, moving on to Tina, number 2. 3 is Vanessa. 4 is Sonia. 5 is Tracy. 6 is Georgia. 7 is Elro. No, 7 is Geo, sorry. 8 is Elro. 9 is Caroline. My list is so scribble scrabble. 10 is Lucia. And 11 is Shrishti. All girls day here. All girls day. It's an all girls day. Oh, no, there's Dan. There's Dan. There's Daniel. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing? Okay, let us know, Carrie, or let me know. We'd love to know what it's all about. You'll have to let us know how it goes. Hi, Tina. How are you? All right. All right, moving on to Tina, number 2. Scorpio. Tina, what do we have for your birthday? Birthday reading for Scorpio. Tina. Again, 2 Tina. We're at Tina right now. 2, 3 Vanessa. 4 Sonia. 5 Tracy. 6 Georgia. 7 Geo. 8 Elro. 9 Caroline. Lucia. And Shrishti. You're peachy today. Well, that's just beautiful. All right, Tina. What do we have for Tina? Scorpio on this birthday month for Tina. What do we have for Tina? Yep, all ladies day today, Daniel. All right, Tina, let's see what we got. Tina, Scorpio. What do we have for Tina on this birthday month for Tina? What messages do we have for Tina? Knight of Wands. Star card. The Magician. Nice. And Two of Wands. Tina, this is nice. Okay. You're excited about something or pretty... Are you starting something? It's like, are you taking a risk on something? Is there a new opportunity? Are you risking something in a job or risking something? It's like, it's, or there's a little impulse there with the Knight of Wands. There's excitement, impulse. You're moving forward on something you really, really believe in with the star. Or if you don't believe in it yet, please believe in it, right? There's sort of, it's almost like, are you starting something you're dreaming of, or you want to fulfill a dream, or you're investing in a dream, or, right? There's a real positive shift forward here. A positive shift forward is coming. Whether it's financial healing or something you really desire with the star card, it gives you hope. It gives you faith. Faith is coming back if it wasn't before. Finding an emotional balance. There's open yourself up. Open yourself up. Be receptive. Be emotionally present with people, with connections. Trust the people around you. There's a real sense of serenity here around you. Whatever it is that you believe in, or whatever it is that you imagine, or that you're dreaming of, or that you really want to accomplish, there's a real sense of confidence here that things are just going to be okay. And so just push forward. You're on the right path. Have faith in yourself. And it's time to make it happen with the Magician. So if you're doubting yourself, you have everything you need with the Magician. The Magician is about transforming. It's something you're planning, something you've been working on. And it doesn't have to be a job. It can be a life decision. We'll pull another card on the Two of Wands to see exactly what you're working on or what you're planning, what you're thinking of, maybe a strategy, analyzing possibilities, the pros and cons of something. You want to decide. This is a long-term potential. So this is something that you're thinking of, planning of, and moving, maybe traveling, expanding your horizons, expanding your job, or expanding horizons in the way of living. There's something that you really want to do and that you're really excited about. Okay, well, what is this all about? What is this Two of Wands all about that Tina is going to transform? But it's time to transform. It's time to make it happy. And make it happy. To make it happen. And make it happy, maybe. Two of Wands. So, you have the world in your hands. So, you're planning. What are you planning? You're planning to make it happen. You're manifesting something. Okay, there's an exchange of money here. Or people are helping you financially. It's a fair deal. It's a fair deal no matter what. There's a sense of generosity around you, help, financial help around you, and then there's an exchange of money. So whether you're receiving money or you're helping others, what is the Six of Pentacles all about? No, come on. Do I have to change decks? Let me change decks. What is the Six of Pentacles? What is it you're planning? Wow. Okay. Long term. This is long term. So is this, nope. Is this a decision you're making? What is this? Because it feels like it's not just you. It's family, or there's people around you. This decision, or this financial help, or this Six of Pentacles, this generosity around you is giving you a long-term financial stability. It's like a legacy. You're thinking legacy. You're thinking long term, something in your life, something you're planning, something you're expanding. It can be moving, it can be financial. What is this all about with this Ten of Pentacles? There's like a mental focus here on systems, on jobs, on money, on reorganizing your life. Yes, and you have victory over that. So there's finances involved with your family, and finances involved in helping each other out to make something happen and to move forward and to find stable income. So whether you're rewarded for something and getting money for something, that is a possibility, because you're rewarded for hard work, dedication, and you're acknowledged for something. And because of that, you're able to help financially, or maybe someone has helped you financially to reach this point. One card on the Magician. One card on the Magician. One card on the Magician. What do we have on the Magician? One card on the Magician here for Tina. Yes, again, we have the Six of Pentacles. So there's a lot of people around you, family, community, helping you financially, or there's a sense of community and a sense of help around you. It's something, yes, yeah, there's a lot of giving around you. Sudden movement, patience, there's an offer, and you're creating something. Okay, so once we get over the people surrounding you, the help, the hope, then you're moving into something really, really lovely. Either you're creating something, or there's a lot of nurturing around you. There can be a mother figure nurturing around you. And with this Page of Pentacles, I do feel like then you're moving into something very either creative or just enjoying the sense of family, and maybe coming together with family with this Empress, where I feel like family is important. And is there a family business? Is there a family legacy? Are people surrounding you? Maybe you're moving forward and you're having victory over something here, proud victory over here, but there's money involved here. So there's legacy, there's family, there's money involved. I do feel like you are getting, with this Page of Pentacles, you are going to learn something. You're ready to make something real. You're ready to transform something either with family or creativity and make money from that. Okay, that's what we have. All right, who do we have here? Who do we have? Am I missing anybody? I think I am, right? That was Tina. Tina. Oh, you're recovering from surgery? How are you doing, Tina? Sending you a lot of good energies. How are you feeling? Hi, Kevin. Let me put, oh, and Daniel, do you want a reading or no? Awesome. You're doing okay? Good. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa, you're coming next. Hi, Lorraine Webster. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for that. Now, if you do want a tarot reading, join membership. We have the link on the top of the chat there, and you can join membership if you want to ask a tarot question. Okay, hold on. Daniel, do you want a reading or not? Hold on 1 second, Vanessa. I'll be right there. That will be 12. Daniel, I don't know if you want to, I don't know if you want a reading. So if you do want a reading, I'll put you on 12, Daniel, and Kevin, you're going to be 13. Probably leave it at that by 13. Oh, I'm happy to hear, Tina. Good. So let me know, guys. Let me just put Kevin. And Lorraine, you'll be 14. Hi, welcome, Lorraine. Guys, everybody welcome Lorraine. New member. Beautiful to have you, Lorraine. Thank you for coming in. Let me just look at your question. You snuck in, I see. I see, Kevin. How are you doing, Kevin? Lorraine, hold on. I would like to know if I'm going to be in relationship with the person I'm in love with. Okay, Lorraine, do you know what the give me your zodiac sign, Lorraine, and their zodiac sign as well, if you can. If you can. Let me know what zodiac sign you are, Lorraine, and their zodiac sign, so we can so we'll read on that. Lorraine, you're gonna be number 14. You're Scorpio, he's Aquarius. Okay. Okay. So you're going to be number 14, Lorraine. It's going to be a little bit of a wait, but don't worry. Even if, I mean, it's better if you're around for your reading. The energies flow better and the readings are better, but don't feel obligated in any way to stick around if you can't, because you're number 14. It's going to take a little bit, but don't worry. The lives are up. I keep all the lives up. You can go back to your reading anytime, okay? All right, so here's where I am. I am at Vanessa number 3. Number 4 is Sonia. Number 5 is Tracy. Number 6 is Georgia. Number 7 is Gio. Number 8 is Linda. Number 9 is Caroline. 10, Lucia. 11, Shrishti. 12, Daniel. If you have a question, I don't have a question for Daniel yet. 13, Kevin. 11, and 14, Lorraine. And I think we'll cap it at that. You're it's a beautiful community, Lorraine. So you'll learn to you'll meet everybody in the community. Just hang out with us, enjoy. It's a good vibe. It's all positive energies, and we love to have you here. Thank you for joining. All right, moving on to Vanessa. All right, I think I did everything I had to do, kitchen-wise. Now I can move on to Vanessa. My list is a hot mess. I can't even read what I wrote, but I'll make it work. Vanessa, Sag, General. Okay, let's see what we have for Vanessa. All right, Vanessa. Yes, Sundays are always a marathon. 14. You just made it, Kevin. Barely. But I would have made place for you. Who's a hot potato today? Me? Oh. All right, here we go. Vanessa. Sagittarius, General. What do we have for Vanessa? What are the energies for Vanessa, please? Following Vanessa will be Sonia, okay? And we have the Magician again. Wow, you guys are manifesting like crazy here. All right, the Magician, the Queen of Swords. What do we have from Vanessa? Two of Pentacles. Gemini, Leo, Sag. A lot going on, Vanessa. A lot going on. You have to make a decision. Multitasking, a lot of responsibilities. What is going on here? Am I taking all these? Okay. I don't know why I'm putting them like this. Apparently I have to put them like this. All right, so I don't like to put them like that, so I'll just put them like that. Okay. You feel stuck. Stuck mentally. This is just mentally, right? What are my options? What am I going to do? There's a conflict there from the past, from family, emotional. Like you feel mentally stuck, but at the same time, you feel attached emotionally to something. So is this family? Is this a place, an environment, siblings, whatever it is? These are emotions from the past that are now triggering you and shaping your decisions now in the now, right? So you're influenced from these emotions from the past. Conflicts or a lot of people, a lot of discussions, a lot of brainstorming, maybe with family, doesn't have to be regarding money, regarding something, an offer, a financial offer. It feels like, yeah, it feels like this is something with family or at least triggered emotionally. Regarding something you want to make happen financially, something you learned about. What is this Page of Pentacles all about? Is it an idea you want to transform? Is it a company you want to transform? Is this something that you believe in and that you're trying to make real, and that you have discussions from the past with family, with siblings, or whatever it is? And there's a lot of people, a lot of options, a lot of commotion, a lot of people that need to say things. Okay. And then so you're juggling all this and you have to make a decision. Well, here's the Queen of Swords. The idea is to step away from those emotions, right? And to just consider the facts. If you have to make a decision and the whole family's chiming in, or there's a lot of discussions, a lot of options, a lot of noise, or a lot of competition, that can be as well. The idea here is to be really objective and to think independently and to have a, like, take your emotional distance here and find that balance and then make that decision based on facts, not on who says what, not on what you're feeling emotionally, not on the attachments you've had from the past with people, siblings, family, or a workplace of the past. It can even be a home, a town, a place you grew up in, right? There's a real emotional trigger here, and therefore this decision that you have to make is a little bit controlled from emotions. Detach yourself from that. Not going to work if you dive into everybody's emotions. And we have the Three of the Three of Wands, which tells me that this is something that is going to be developed, that is going to move forward, that you have planned on this, you have worked on this. This is about the confidence of expanding, of moving forward on something and trusting your vision and anticipating a really, really positive return. It is positive, but there's a lot of pollution from everybody that has something to say, or this is something that happened in the past and that's resurfacing, right, emotionally, and that's sort of polluting your ability to distance yourself emotionally to make a decision. But it's going to evolve and it's going to move forward. Trust yourself, trust your vision. You're expanding, trust your vision. All right, you're making this happen. You are transforming. You have the Magician and the Page of Pentacles, which is transforming a challenging situation into a success, into reality, or transforming an idea into reality. That's what manifesting is all about, is making it happen. But it's also channeling your powers, channeling the tools, everything that you have to go in one direction, one vision, and not get absorbed by everything, anything around you that has something to say, or all the feelings that, all the feelings inside you of, sometimes when we have to be bold when we want to make something happen. So if this is an idea you have, if this is a job you want, or if this is a business you're trying to develop and that you've been planning and working on, detach yourself emotionally and just stick to the facts, to the numbers, and stick to all the facts and everything you have to do. Don't put any emotion in it. I know it's easy to say. But for here, it's important if you want this to get off the ground, and it will get off the ground. It will get off the ground. It will happen. One more card on the Magician, please. Knight of Swords, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? But this is cutting to the chase, quick thinking. No rash though, no rash. Although maybe, hold on, let's see. Yeah, this is about who you want to be and making a conscious decision of being honest with yourself and being in harmony with yourself. And so, okay, if you want to act quickly, as long as you act with, according to the facts and not emotionally. Don't act emotionally, not the time. Act business, facts, numbers, money, whatever it takes. You're hanging on to budget, you're hanging on to finances, but don't hang on to emotions. All right, that's what I have for you today. We do have the Lovers, which is a conscious choice of who you want to be and how you want to do this and how you represent and being in harmony with your choice. All right, that's what I have. Interesting, very interesting reading. Very interesting reading. Okay. Thank you, Kevin. That's what I had for Vanessa. Moving on to Sonia, Leo, money. It was an all girls reading up to Daniel and Kevin. There you go. You're welcome, Vanessa. You're so welcome. Let me know how it goes. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Thank you so much for being there for your readings, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Sonia, Leo. Sonia wants to know about money. Money for Sonia. What do we have for Sonia? Guys, if you're watching, remember to give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Remember to go to, you can also go hype your videos, hype your weekly videos, weekly money and career videos, guys. You can hype them on your phones. You're at work. Goodness, Sonia, you're at work on a Sunday? Oh, man. All right, Sonia. Well, let's see what we have money-wise for Sonia. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet, guys. Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the hype, the like, the subscribe, and the membership if you want a tarot reading. You're a caregiver. Okay, so now I got it. All right. All right, Sonia Money. Sonia Money. What do we have for Sonia? Knight of Wands. Make a wish. Ace of Wands. You're starting something new? Huh. You want to start something new. This is something that you have wanted. You're going to be really happy with this. You're going to be content with this Nine of Cups. This is something you wished for, you desired, you wanted to do, right? The Nine of Cups is not something out of the blue or not something we wish for that's just popping up out of nowhere. The Nine of Cups is something that we really desired. And this is really getting contentment from clarity and desire, something that we desired and that's becoming very clear. We do have this Knight of Wands here. That is you. That is you. I wasn't sure if you were Leo or Sag. Yes, that is you. You're excited about this. Okay. You're excited. This is something exciting for you. Something that you've desired is coming up. Something bold. Something bold. Okay. It feels like there's like a flash of insight. Like all of a sudden you have clarity on something that you've been doubting or waiting for or wishing for. Like boom, sudden mental ignition here. You have a flash of insight. It's becoming very clear. We'll pull a card on that. It's becoming very clear that you're going to follow something traditional, or you're getting the green light, the signature, the officialization of something from an administration, from institution, from whatever this is. You're getting, you're establishing something or officializing something with the Hierophant. So if you're seeking guidance from someone with knowledge and experience, or someone that can share their knowledge or wisdom with you, right? This is really giving you growth. Now, are you learning something? Are you following teachings? Right? Are you seeking guidance from mentors or institutions to follow a new path? Or all of a sudden you realize that's what you want to do and you're gaining clarity on that? If this is not something you're establishing or getting a signature for or contract for or something, this is something that you would like to follow, and you are following a traditional path. Let's see. What traditional path are you following? What path are you? It's a traditional path. So either you're establishing something and getting something officialized, or you're learning. Is it a new path where you're learning? Yes, you're joining a team. So you're not going to be alone here. You're going to be joining a team, working with other people to build something. No, not these. Give me one moment to shuffle. So you're learning. Give me one moment to shuffle. One more card. This is something you wish for, that you really wanted. You're going to be happy with this. Yes, look at that. One more Ace of Wands. There's the beginning. So what is it you're learning? Nope, not these. When I do that, guys, it's because I don't have time to shuffle the cards really, really thoroughly between each reading, because there's so many readings. So I know when the cards come up, if they're the right cards or not. So that's why I'm always Not always, but sometimes I have to reject cards and put them back in the deck. So yeah, okay, so you're gonna have to make a decision. But at one point you're gonna be juggling a lot. So maybe you're doing both jobs at the same time. You're gonna be juggling a lot, but you're gonna have to make a decision. Are you following this path? Are you following a traditional path? Are you making this official? One more card, please. One more card, please. Yes, you will, but you're gonna be, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have been patient. You've been waiting for answers, waiting for something. You're also considering what worked, what didn't work, right? This is a moment of understanding how you are going to move into this new path. That's what I have for you now. It's pretty interesting. All these, well, they're always interesting. All these readings are fascinating and interesting, and I feel like I know you more and more every time, all of you. So that's what I have for you, Sonia, today. Tracy, Scorpio, General. Let's moving on to Tracy, Scorpio, General. That's number 5. I'm on number 5 now, Tracy. Let me have a little tea. You're welcome, Sonia. Tracy is number 5, Georgia 6, Georgia 6, 7, Geo, Elro 8, Caroline 9, Lucia 10, Shrishti 11, Daniel 12, Kevin 13, and Lorraine 14. All right, Tracy, let's see what we got. Let me go get some more tea because mine is it's iced tea and this one's yucky. Okay, here we go. All right, Tracy. Tracy, Scorpio, General, what do we have? What do we have for Tracy, Scorpio? I hope you're having a good Sunday, guys. I hope it's beautiful weather where you are and you're enjoying and relaxing and everything. And this is a good day for you. So we start our week on a good energy. No card mind romances today, Daniel? Okay, well, it can't be every day. The ladies are busy today, Daniel. Ladies are busy. All right. All right, Tracy, what do we have for Tracy, Scorpio? A general reading for Tracy, Scorpio. What do we have for Tracy? You're in Cape Town, South Africa. Awesome, Lorraine. What time is it over there? Thank you for joining from South Africa. That is awesome. I love to see everyone. We have Italy, We have South Africa, we have the UK, we have Australia, we have, what else do we have? We have Denmark. We had Hong Kong. I don't know if they're still members. It's 8:15. Okay. All right. Lorraine. All right. Hang in, though. Hang in. And remember, Lorraine, that even if you fall asleep or you're not available during your reading, don't worry. You can go back to your reading whenever you want. I keep all the lives up, so not to worry, right? So don't worry about that. We have Georgia that is in Italy as well, so she's sometimes, right? We have people from all over the world, and I love it. The more, the merrier. I wish we had more, actually. I wish we had more. We had Canada. We have Europe. We had Germany, France, Italy, Denmark. And I'm moving continents. Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. And then we have Asia, not too much from Asia, but a little bit. Africa, not many from Africa. All right, here we go. All right, Tracy, here we go. Oh, don't say that, Georgia. Oh my goodness, what's the sauce? What kind? What sauce are you putting on it? What kind of spaghetti are you doing, Georgia? All right, here we go, Tracy. Sorry, Tracy. I know, guys. South Africa, come on, it's awesome. Spicy, arrabbiata. Arrabbiata? Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a good one. All right, Tracy. I got to stop about, I have to stop chit-chatting, guys. I have to focus on Tracy. All right, Tracy, here we go. Scorpio, General, what do we have? 10 of Cups. Eight of Wands. Something's moving forward quite quickly. Expect a shift quite quick. Messages coming in, a flow of information, swift move, swift change. A lot going on. Can be text, can be emails, can be phone calls, can be conversation, whatever it is, but there's a lot going on quite quickly regarding family, regarding a father figure. If it's not a father figure, it's someone important, someone older, someone powerful, someone not very flexible, a leader, whoever it is. So expect information or a quite rapid movement. And Page of Wands, starting something new. Or regarding Aries, Leo, Sag, younger person. That's it. Is there one more card coming out? No, not that. Okay, regarding a breakthrough. Regarding a breakthrough in a conversation, clarity, truth coming up. So there's a sun communication regarding truth or clarity on something, clarity on a subject, on a conversation with this father figure. Regarding, so it feels like it's regarding either a younger teenager, young adult, Aries, Leo, Sag, or the beginning of something, the desire to explore a new subject, the desire for you to explore something new, or maybe this Emperor is communicating on the desire to explore something new and finding clarity on this new energy to explore. What is it that you're exploring? Maybe you're wanting to explore something, or this Emperor is empowering you to explore something, or maybe they're helping you structure something, helping you find systems or put something in place, or right, something like that. Okay, so let's see what is this all about. So how are they, this is regarding it's regarding family, or it's bringing harmony in the family. Eight of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands all about? What is this Eight of Wands all about? What are we communicating on? Taking a breather. Okay. Okay. Well, we're communicating on this breakthrough, on the truth, on clarity, on a subject, choosing a new direction, choosing to see the truth, finally finding clarity on a situation, a subject, can be family. What is this Emperor all about? Who is this Emperor? Anchoring here the energies, father figure, manager, older person. Who is this? Someone that has the power. Who is this Emperor here for Tracy, Scorpio? Well, there we go. Not going to get much else. Father figure, or there's emotions involved. Hold on. Oh, they're standing their ground. Okay, they're standing their ground. They're defending themselves. They're on the defense. They're standing their ground. Okay, so who's this Page of Wands here? So the Emperor is standing their ground. Page of Wands. Younger energy. Younger energy. This can be you or an Aries, Leo, Sag, younger person. They feel unsupported. They feel unsupported financially. They feel left out. They feel unsupported in their project, in their journey forward. Not enough money, not heard. Okay, but we do have collaboration there. So even if they feel unsupported, maybe you feel unsupported. Maybe you feel unsupported in a new journey, in a new job, in a new idea you want to develop. You're finding clarity on that. You know where you want to go. You have clarity on your vision. But this father figure or manager or boss or very controlling person or very powerful person is standing their ground. However, you, I feel, are moving forward. It's a lot of fire energy here. A lot of people with big personalities, bold personalities. Everybody's standing their ground. There's Aries, Leo, Sag there. So either you're going from, I like this though. So maybe you're, again, this Page of Wands. So it feels like this is you going from an idea you're exploring, whether it is a decision you're making on your life path, career path, who you are, you know, the dynamic you have with this Emperor. You're anchoring yourself in an energy. You go from the Page to the Queen, back to the Page, Page, Queen, Page, Queen. So you are, if this is a father figure, you go from sort of a young teenage vibe to a very bold personality, charismatic, where you're standing your ground, where, you know, you're going to make bold choices and you're going to move forward. And, you know, even if they stand your ground, you're going to stand your ground as well. And you're evolving. You're evolving from the page to the queen. So you're going from exploring to, okay, I got this. I'm determined. I'm going to move forward on this. I have an idea. This is my new job, or this is my new project. I'm working on it. I'm working on it with other people, because you're not alone. You're not alone. You have this Three of Pentacles. So you're working on a project with people, or you have a new job, or you're joining a team. And then you have the Chariot, which tells me that it's time. You're determined. You're determined to make this happen. Full force forward. You have a vision. You have a goal. Stick to it and don't look back. So if this has been going on and this father figure, manager, person around you, older, has put their put their foot down, or they're always standing their ground on everything, just know that you yourself are evolving. And if there are emotions involved, and if you're a Scorpio, you know what I'm talking about. There are emotions all over the place. You're achieving a huge victory here. And it's a deeper meaning than just focusing on one goal. This is you with the ability to direct and harness all your emotions. And if your emotions are flying all over the place, if this is a family issue, if this is a work issue, if this is a controlling person, you're now able to control your emotions and harness all these emotions and these various forces that you have within you to finally find balance. And find balance between conflicting emotions. If you disagree, if you've been trying to find the truth, trying to find clarity on this direction, or clarity on these discussions, clarity on the job, clarity on your life path, whatever it is, it seems like there's a lot of energies and a lot of people around this, but this is you using your sheer determination to control your emotions and to drive forward and to not look back. You are ready. You're stable. You can do this. You're anchored. Full force forward. I feel like when I release these messages, I don't breathe. I need to breathe. All right, number 6 is going to be Georgia. Georgia that's making spaghetti. Yes, Georgia is number 6. That was number 5, Caroline. Yes, arrabbiata. Yummy. I love when Georgia pops in and gives her a recipe of the day. Love it. Anyone else cooking out there? All right, Georgia. Oh, so Georgia. Okay, is the channel going to be successful? Okay, got it. Georgia, is the channel going to be successful? Georgia is number 6. Linda is number 7. No. Oh, I keep messing up. Gio is number 7. Linda is number 8. Caroline is 9. Lucia is 10. Shrishti is 11. Daniel is 12. If he wants a reading, I still don't know. Kevin is 13. And Lorraine, welcome. Lorraine is from South Africa, is going to be 14. Yes, let's do that. Let's see what comes out. All right, Georgia. Is the channel going to be successful? And after I finish, I will check out the channel. I wrote it down. And if anybody else has other businesses, YouTube channels, things they're building with a name already. Make sure you share it in the chat so we can all check it out, help you out in your business, participate, right? Share, let us know. That's what this channel is all about. All right, Georgia, what do we have? For Georgia, Sagittarius, is the channel going to be successful? Is the channel going to be successful? King of Swords. Georgia, Sagittarius, is the channel going to be successful? And yes, sometimes you ask me questions, but there are other messages that come out. That is a possibility. You're waiting patiently. Yes, that's a big yes for me. Now, okay, one more card. No, one more card for Georgia for her business. These, but I don't know. I don't know. No, give me another one. Or just give me one of those. I don't know which one to take. Okay, well, that's a big yes. All right, give me one of the other ones. I don't know which one I was supposed to take. Or I'll take another. Okay. No, one more. Okay. And then I'll pull other card from the other decks. Okay. Well, that's a big yes. You have victory over finances coming in. I give you a big yes. However, with this King of Swords, if this is not a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you, I would say strategize. Make sure you focus and strategize or have a strategy. Be disciplined. Be disciplined with any legal matters, financial matters, or, responsibilities, and detach yourself emotionally from family, right? I can see that it has been challenging emotionally, siblings, family, home, emotion and home regarding family. And I can see that all your decisions are shaped through attachments, emotional attachments to families and homes. Take a breather from that. Take a rest from that. Detach yourself emotionally. Is that easy? No, I'm perfectly aware that that is not easy. But I do feel like the detachment is going to allow you to focus on this business opportunity, financial opportunity here. Seven of Pentacles, patience, right? Waiting for financial results. It's taking a minute. Something will take time. It's not coming right away, but it's important also to be able to take pauses, to reassess, and to reassess what's working. Once you are able to regularly, take your time and take a pause to sort of realign yourself on what needs to be done financially and business-wise, then you move forward. You're conquering, you're rewarded for your hard effort. But you have to put that strategy in there. You have to take responsibility and really focus on that for the rewards to come in. And not and take a breather from family and emotions, if that makes sense. All right, let's see if there's let's see what else we can get here on the first. I'm gonna go on the King of Swords. Why is it saying that? Yeah. No, sorry. All right, King of Swords. I need clarify the King of Swords here for Georgia, Sagittarius. Clarify. clarify the King of Swords for Georgia. Why do we have the King of Swords? There we go. Emotions, creativity. Wow, but Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Yes, this is creative. This is really creative. This is a good thing. But you're disappointed emotionally. Yes, I can see that. And this wanted to come out earlier. Yes. So, here we go. Strategize. Keep forward. Facts only, business only, focus on your creativity and your strategy, and take a breather from emotions. You're disappointed emotionally, but you still have 2 cups. Don't let yourself be run down by emotions. 10 of Swords, you're at the end of that cycle, that end of pressure, difficult, emotional cycle, a lot of responsibilities, a lot going. You're at the end of that. You're at the end of that. Again, there's a real disconnect and emotional detachment to move into this new world, into this new cycle. End of cycle, Georgia. End of cycle. There we go. You're moving into something completely new. Now, I think we already had this before. To get to this point, to start this new cycle, you deserve this. You've accomplished something huge. You've come so far. This is why now you can move into this new cycle. Lessons learned, information integrated, healing, processing. Everything that you have to process is now bringing you into this next cycle. Detach yourself emotionally from everything that's driving you emotionally now. How you're making decisions, how you're feeling, and your feelings of attachment or detachment or attachment of places, people, family, ways. That's what's shaping your mind. Now, that cannot shape your business decisions. That cannot shape your visions for your business. It cannot be linked to the emotional roller coaster. It has to be linked to facts. What are you moving forward? How are you driving forward? What does it look like? What do you need? What does it take to evolve, to develop, to be successful, to put systems in place and to make it happen? Detach yourself emotionally. I know it's huge to say that, and I'm not saying this in a light way, but you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Money is coming in. Business is coming in. It's exciting, it's creative, and you're making money from creativity, and you have victory over that. You're recognized. You're accomplishing something where you're going to be acknowledged. That is there. You are now moving into a new cycle. You had to learn, and whatever it is that you need to do, right? With the World card. The World card is full circle, coming full circle in a cycle, integrating and mastering these emotions and understanding that now you've come full circle. It's an experience of learning, reflection, right? And now for all your thoughts to come together in a clear understanding of who you are, where you stand, and how you're moving forward. This is big picture movement here. So your idea, your mind has traveled, right? Has learned and has integrated. And now your idea or ideas are part of something bigger, larger. Your purpose is somewhere else. Your ideas belong somewhere else, much bigger, higher level. So don't think that this disappointment or disconnection or whatever's pressure on your shoulder, that you're finished with that. But don't think that's the end of something. This is now the beginning of your new world. Doorway to even more. Your ideas, your creativity are going to be part of a new world. Can't be clearer than that. But there's a detachment. There's an emotional detachment to be able to evolve. Yeah, that you need to detach. If you don't detach, you're going to brew in the same thing. All right, that was Georgia. Moving on to Geo. Moving on to Geo. General? I don't even remember. Geo General. That's all I wrote. Geo General? Geo is what? What? Geo. Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. Thank you, Geo. Lots of Scorpio. Well, it's Scorpio season, so I guess so. Got it. Geo Scorpio. All right, let's go for Geo. So Geo is number 7, guys. Elro is 8, Caroline 9, Lucia 10, Shrishti 11, 12 Daniel, 13 if Daniel wants, I still don't know. If not, Kevin and Lorraine. No, I did. You go downstairs and do laundry, Elro. I'm not there yet. I'm doing Geo and then it's you, Elro. So I didn't do you yet. You guys crack me up. No, don't worry. But even if you miss it, that's okay. Yes, let me do Geo and then you're next. No, I because I messed up. You're number 8 now because I skipped Geo. So Geo is 7 and you're 8. So you have you're next. Hold on, guys. I have to multitask as well, guys. Hold on, I have messages. Give me one moment. Okay, here we go. All right, Geo. Here we go, Geo. Sorry about that. A lot of distractions, guys. That's what we get when we do 13, 14 readings. All right, Geo, Scorpio. What do we have? What do we got for Geo, Scorpio, general reading? What energies do we have for Geo, Scorpio? You're welcome, Georgia. You're so welcome. What do we have for Geo, Scorpio? What do we have for Geo, Scorpio? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Hype your weekly video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And join membership if you want a personal tarot reading. All right, Geo, let's see what we got. This one keeps coming up. 6, 7. There you are, Geo. 7 of Pentacles. King of Cups. 9 of Cups. Nice. Make a wish, Geo. Make a wish. Something's coming up. Something you've been waiting for patiently. Is it money? King of Cups, Queen of Cups, you're there. What is it you're wishing? What is it that's coming in? That keeps coming up. One more card for Geo, or I'll do it. I can get another deck. Okay, so this is something you've worked on, you've planned on, you're expanding, traveling, moving. What are you doing, Geo? You've been planning on something. It's been moving really slow, but you're very committed to this. Slow moving, this is not fast moving. However, this is the wish that you wanted. You're going to be happy with this. Okay, let me grab another deck. Okay, so what is this wish for Geo? Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Hope is there. Positive shift is coming in on this wish, on this dream. What is this 9 of Cups about? Officializing something. You're following a traditional path, or you're seeking guidance, or you're getting something officialized. Yep. This is money. This is regarding a business, money coming in, or money you were waiting for, something you worked on, something you worked really hard on, or you've been committed to this. Slow moving, but step by step, this is happening. Step by step. I like this. 2 of Wands. This is something that you've worked for, that you took your time. So this is either a financial decision regarding expanding your career, or again, maybe relocation, or investing in something, or maybe traveling, something you've worked on, something that you have been planning, clearly something you wished for. I like this. I like this. Long-term potential, weighing the pros and cons, but there's a real long-term potential here. You've been working on this. You've been working on this for a while. Either you've been working on this with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you've been really, really wise economically, wise financially, because this is a big picture. Like, so either you're building something and this is really going to, this is a really solid investment, but you're following a traditional path, or you're getting confirmation or contract sign or green light from an institution, from banks, from loans, from corporate, whatever it is. There's money there. There's money involved. This is business and this is finances. This is something you've wished for and you've worked hard and you've been really, really patient. It does feel like it's paying off. It does feel like you're officializing something. Now, again, this is going the traditional path. So whether it's banks, institutions, you have to get documentations, you have to get contract signs, right? Or long-term savings, or you have to seek financial advice. There's a real conventional money approach here in this business, in this contract, in this project, whatever it is. It's very conventional and very traditional, but you have to go through that path to make it work, to make it established, or to officialize it. Okay, so one more card on this Knight of Pentacles, please. One more card on the Knight of Pentacles. One more card on the Knight of Pentacles. Seems like you've disconnected with someone, or you've had offers and you're not happy with the offers, and so you're taking a break from or taking a breather after challenging or challenges and offers that were not enough for you. But you're finding solutions. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. There's money around you, and you're very resourceful, or there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around you that's very resourceful. Victory over that. So you have victory. Okay, so you have victory to establish a business, or to establish an idea, or to, you know, move forward on an idea, a wish that you've had, something that you really wanted. Faith is coming back. Hope is coming back after disillusions or scams or something, and you're stepping away from that. Disappointed, but not even disappointed. You're just disconnecting from scams or people that you don't trust, or offers, options, right, that were not for you, and they're illusions or scams or not enough for you. You are now moving forward in something more solid, much more solid. So yes, even if along the way you have options that are really scammy or that are not going to work, make sure you fact check, back check everything. You're going to be moving forward into something that's really going to be working. You're going to be acknowledged. You're going to be acknowledged for your hard work. Either you're leading a team or you're rewarded. It's exciting. You have victory, but not without challenges, for sure. That's for sure. Really seems like there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person around you that's there, that has money, that's resourceful, that also is very nurturing. There's one business person, abundant, that has the finances, and another person, I don't feel like it's the same person. There's another person that's very nurturing and resourceful. All right, that's what I have for you, Geo. Moving on to Elro now. Elro. Elro is number 8. Finance for Elro. Elro is 8, Caroline 9, Lucia 10, Shrishti 11, 12 Daniel if you want a reading, 13 Kevin, 14 Lorraine. That is where we are now, guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you haven't yet. Anybody watching, give it a thumbs up, please. Go hype your weekly money and career reading if you check in every week. Thank you so much for checking in every week. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, please subscribe. We're trying to reach 50K. I would so much want to reach 50K. So double check if you are subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's free for you. Takes 1 second. Huge difference to go reach 50K. We can do this. We can do this. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Thank you so much for being here and joining us. Beautiful to have you here. If you do want to get a tarot reading, join membership. Click the join button down below, or the link on the top of the chat says join membership. If you join membership, that gives you access to personal tarot readings during lives. All right, moving on to Elro. All right. Elro. Finance. All right, Linda. Happy to be. Caroline, we are on number 8, Elro. Linda, so you're next. Caroline, you're up next, okay? And for anybody watching, if you also want a personal tarot reading or you're interested in that, click the join button right below next to the Card Minds logo, or the join button in the chat. That will give you access to personal tarot readings when we do these live sessions. All right, here we go. Elro, Sagittarius, finances. What do we have for money for Elro? What are the messages for money for Elro? What do we have for money for Elro? Queen of Pentacles. And the Sun. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy around you, nurturing, finding solutions. Take a breather, Elro. You have the Sun. Doesn't get better than the Sun. Anxiety, stress. Take a breather. I can see the anxiety here. Look at that. Ooh, Ace of Cups. All right, we have an Ace of Cups. Wow, okay, we have Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. Look at that. New beginnings. And the 10 of Cups. And the 9 of Pentacles. Goodness. Okay. Elro, you are on a roll. So I can see the anxiety and I can see the rest after the challenges. Yes. But if we take these away, which are mental, right? If we take those away, we have these amazing cards where, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles, you are very nurturing, very resourceful, and it feels like you are starting something new. Or let's see what it's all about. But we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this new opportunity or new passion or creative idea that you have, it's creative. If it's not creative, it's certainly very emotional for you, and it is a new beginning. It feels like it's passionate here with this Ace of Wands. I do feel like there's a powerful financial opportunity here, creative, entrepreneurial. There's a real green light for a new venture here. It's bringing harmony. It's something that is going to give you financial independence. So it's bringing sort of finances that will support a harmonious life. And here, with this 9 of Pentacles, it feels like there's, you know, that financial independence. Just enjoying the money earned through your self-sufficiency, your independence, thinking independently, your own choices, right? Either a smart investment, or this is passive income, or this can even be a side hustle that's becoming a main hustle. This is really enjoying being yourself and being comfortable with your choices and just happy making money from this choice. It's bringing back confidence within you as well, where things are clearer, more positive, and it's also clearing the way from illusions, things that might not have been in your favor before with the Sun card. It's success, it's joy, and this money is made from a very, very clear and confident effort, right? So this is good for launches, promotions, investments, whatever it is. It's coming from a really positive space, and things become easier. Things become clear. The doubt, you know, the anxiety and the doubt and the confusion and the illusions, all of that sort of, you know, clears the way for something that is really clear for you. There's a clear understanding that this is what you want. There's nothing hidden anymore. It's just something becomes very accessible for you, and it makes sense for you. It really makes sense to you. So again, the Sun is about confidence, to use what you know and to do what you know and to trust yourself and to trust your judgment and to see things clearly and communicate clearly and to be constructive and to have confidence in your ideas. And also a certain joy of learning and being really positive, right? And so it's something you're excited about, and it's something that you're very, very excited to share. That's a really, really beautiful reading. So here, yes, there's stress and anxiety. Take a breather from that. Take a breather. Get some rest. All right. Caroline next, number 9, Caroline. Then it's Lucia, Shrishti, Daniel, Kevin, Lauren. And thank you everyone for being here for your reading. You know, guys, how much I appreciate that. Awesome. And thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. I don't know if I'm coming on tomorrow yet. I have no clue. It really depends on my schedule. So if I can, I'll pop in probably around noonish. And I don't know yet. I don't know what my afternoon looks like. So I really play it by ear. So I'll keep you posted if I can. All right, moving on to Caroline, Capricorn. Oh yes, Caroline, TikTok shop or new job. All right, let's see. Well, let me just give, let me shuffle the cards for two decks. So we'll do 2 decks. TikTok shop or new job for Caroline. Need energies for Caroline. TikTok shop or new job. TikTok shop or new job. TikTok shop or new job. Give me one moment. Let me grab this one. You're very welcome, Elro. All right, Caroline, Capricorn, TikTok shop or new job. TikTok shopper, new job. Hi, Caroline. How are you? Are you watching the marathon? All right, here we go. All right, I want one card on you confused? Why are you confused? Oh, you're not sure? All right, here we go. Caroline, one card for TikTok shop. One card for TikTok shop for Caroline. One card for TikTok shop for Caroline. Another one. Okay, it's pretty positive. All right, let's see what we have on new job for Caroline. One card for job situation. Got it. Got it. One card for job situation. One card for job situation. Yeah, I can see the job situation. Confused right here. I can see. Disappointed, confused, job situation. We'll pull more cards to see. Okay, but there's an offer here to explore something new, learn something new, but you're disappointed and you're confused. I can see it right here. All right, well, let me switch decks. TikTok, okay, give me one moment to regroup 1 second. I'm gonna need another deck. So there's an offer here to explore, or the beginning of an energy here, right, with this page. Like, it's almost like you have a new goal. You're planning to learn something. You're planning to learn. It can be about money, or it's a side hustle. You're planning to learn. It can be maybe related to TikTok. That's possible. But it feels like it's solid, but it's slow, but you're uncertain and you're disappointed. Okay, you're not liking this offer, or you're not understanding it. What is this Page of Pentacles all about? What is this Page of Pentacles all about for Caroline Capricorn? What is this offer, or this offer to learn, or this offer to explore something new, or this new goal, this new financial goal? What is it? Well, yes, there's Ace of Cups here. So there's something new. There's a breakthrough there. Feels like there's a breakthrough. Yes, again, the Page of Pentacles. So we have this Page of Pentacles and this Nine of Pentacles, which feels like this is about financial independence. This is about maybe making money from sorry, it's like there's a new financial opportunity here in the job, right? It's not just profit, it's not just money, it's the joy of working with these people, working in this matter, creating this, making money from this, and becoming financially independent with this. So, but at the same time, I see that you're disappointed and indecisive and, interesting. Let's pull another card, and then we'll go back on TikTok. What is this Ace of Cups all about? And the Page of Pentacles. What is this new energy? What is this new offer? What is this thing that Caroline Capricorn is learning, ready to learn, new financial idea or whatever? Yes, there's money there. There's money there, but it's long term. Okay, so is it a long-term investment, or is this regarding family or long-term? What is this? I do feel like there's money there, but I do feel like it's something you're learning. So is this on something you're uncertain? I feel like there's a potential there. There's money there, but it's long-term. It's not a quick fix. It's not something that's happening overnight. But it feels like either it's real estate or that would be long-term financial security, but it's long-term. And it's almost like you have a new plan, or you're learning about this or learning about this subject, right? But it's slow. It's solid, but it's slow. This is not something that's happening quickly. It's not something happening quickly. So is that what's disappointing you? Is that what you're not understanding? When I say not understanding, is the moon, the uncertainty, not seeing clear. Let's pull a card on the moon. Why is the moon here? The moon is navigating uncertainty. So you're navigating uncertainty because you don't know. You don't have the answer. You're not sure. So it's difficult, right? Either you're waiting for an answer, or you don't have the truth. You don't have the answer. Therefore, you're navigating uncertainties. What is the moon card? Impulsivity. Yeah, you want things to move faster. It's not a fast movement. It's not a fast movement. It can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but yeah, it's a lot of people in here. A lot of people in here. Yeah, it feels like there's impulsivity, and you would like things to happen. It's not it's impulsivity, and it's impatience, where you feel things have to go quickly, and this is about listening, learning, understanding, taking the time to listen. And I feel like with this Magician, yes, it's time to transform, but yes, it's going to take time, and maybe that is why you have to be wise. You have to be wise in nurturing job decisions, financial decisions. It's really, really balancing your emotions as you make decisions. You have the Magician. You have everything you need to transform. You have all the tools, all the capacities, all the experience. It's time to make it happen. However, you don't like the uncertainty because it's not a quick fix. It's not something that's happening overnight. Like TikTok. TikTok over here, again, you're here, you're learning, you're nurturing an idea, but you have to be wise in your decisions. It'll give you financial independence, and you're moving forward. Over here, it's slower, and it demands a learning process. One more card on the, see, I'm interested too. One more card on TikTok, please. It feels like that's something, okay. But TikTok is not something that you can rely on, you know, in I was going to say in a healthy way, but it's not something that is long term, right? So again, there's a hidden financial risk there, and it's not planning long term. It needs to be more strategic. It needs to be more transparent. So even if it's something exciting, it's not something long term, or it needs to be more planned out and more strategic. That's what I have for you today, Caroline. All very, very fascinating readings. I love how I start knowing all of you now. It's very interesting always. That was for Caroline. Now I'm moving on to Lucia, Gemini. After Lucia is Shrishti, Daniel, Kevin, Lorraine. Here we go. Lucia, job search. All right, let's go on the job search for Lucia. Thank you all for being here, guys. Thank you all for hanging out and being there for your readings. So appreciate it. I know it's not easy, but thank you. Or not convenient, but thank you. All right, Lucia, what do we have for Lucia on the job search? What do we have for Lucia on the job search? Hi, Lucia. How are you? Good. Okay. What do we have for the job search? The interviews for Lucia. What do we have for the job search for Lucia? Gemini. Gemini. What do we have for Lucia? Job search. Okay. Job search, Lucia. What do we have for Lucia for her job search? Okay, working hard, working hard. Working hard, committed. What do we have for Lucia? Uncertainty. Partnership. Okay, so if you're waiting, we've got a lot of pressure, you're at the end of that. So 10 of Wands, that's good. You're at the end of that cycle, the end of uncertainty. There is a partnership here, or a person around you. Will pull another card on this. Doesn't have to be a business partnership. Can be a life partner, but can also be someone important helping you, someone close to you helping you get a job, find a job. Yeah, very competitive here with the 5 of Swords. We have this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This can be the person around you, or let's pull cards. Let's see where this is going, Lucia. You have the 10 of Wands, so you're at the end of that cycle that probably or might have been overwhelming. Right? Too many financial responsibilities, carrying the weight, you know, reprioritizing, delegating, trying to get through this cycle and this uncertainty. We'll see who this 2 of Cups is all about. This 2 of Cups can be a person, an energy, a company. It can be all of the above. Okay, it can be this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Let's pull a card on the 2 of Cups. Well, there we go. It does feel like with the Lovers, you're making a decision. Are you making a decision on a partnership here? Are you making a decision on... Are you sharing resources with someone? There's an agreement. You're making an agreement with someone or an entity, either financially or coming to an agreement with someone to share resources, with this with 2 of Cups and the Lovers. It's a financial choice. So partnership or agreement or sharing income. right? Being in harmony with a partner over money here. But it's important because you have the same values. You value the same thing. It's not just about money. This is a soul partner, or this is someone you trust around you with whom you might be sharing resources, or maybe they're helping you out. Let's see what else. If there's another card on the lovers. It's a choice. It's also a choice of who you are, right? Being in harmony with yourself, making this decision, this agreement. It can be an agreement. It can be a contract. It can be joining resources. Yes, look at that, and the world. So this agreement is really shifting you into another cycle. Good for you. Good for you. Whatever you've accomplished, whatever you've done, you've understood, you've learned, you're clearing the way. You've had to go through this cycle to clear the way, to integrate all the information and get rid of all the doubts, the illusions, all of that. You're moving into something, it's a completion for you. So if you learned something, if you had to gain information, if there was a learning cycle or a learning process, or all of this had to come to this point for you to now understand the clear picture, and the clear picture on a job, on your goal, on your vision. It's almost like a graduation. It's almost like there is a financial goal that's achieved. And so you're finally rewarded for your long-term effort. So now you can start a new chapter. Who's this Queen of Pentacles here? Finding resources. So this person is helping you find resources. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? She not gender specific. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be, but this is a moment where you are might be fatigued, right? But you're close to your goal. You're sort of freaked out but persevering, close to your goal. Don't quit yet. Maintain boundaries. You're almost there. You're almost there. You have the 9 to the 10. End of that cycle. One more card on the moon. One more card on the moon. One more card on the moon. Yes, look at that. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if this is not someone around you, this is you really being resourceful, and you're going from nurturing yourself, nurturing your ideas, trusting yourself, finding a solution, being resourceful, to full on being successful, financially successful. But yes, you have been navigating uncertainties. It has been difficult, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of competition there. Everybody's in it for their own gain. But I do feel like you're anchoring yourself in a whole new energy. It's a new cycle, Lucia. It's a real new cycle, and it's a good new cycle. Trust yourself. You're almost there. All right, moving on to Shrishti, Cancer, general reading. Hi, Chavez, NYC. How are you? Thank you so much for being here and joining us. Beautiful to have you here. Welcome, welcome. If you are wanting to get a personal reading or a Gemini money, click the join button down below, or join membership. The join membership. I can't speak anymore. The join membership link on the top of the chat, and members get personal tarot readings. So if that's something you're interested in, join membership. All right. And thank you so much for popping in, Chavez. All right, Shrishti, Cancer, General. Lucia, oh, okay, it's interesting. Does it make sense? All right, Shrishti is number, oh, I can't even see, 11. Shrishti is number 11. Daniel, I don't know if he wants a reading, is number 12. If not, Kevin, 13. And Lorraine, 14. Lorraine, new member. Beautiful to have you, Lorraine. And come from South Africa. So completely understand if you're not here personally for your reading. And you can check out your reading anytime. The lives are always up, so you can get your reading anytime. Go back to the live, and it's right there. Okay. So, Shrishti, Cancer, General. What do we have for Shrishti, Cancer, General reading? What do we have for Shrishti, General reading? What are the energies for Shrishti? What do we have? What energies do we have for Shrishti? What do we have for Shrishti? What do we have for Shrishti? Here we go. 10 of Cups. Family, harmony, emotional harmony, balance, emotional balance in your family. You're feeling stuck, mentally stuck. What are the options? Not sure my options. Feeling blocked, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. Okay. The World card coming to a new cycle. You have a new offer here. Page of Cups. Or someone's connecting with you. Someone's contacting you. Or this is you. You're Cancer. 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. Okay, so you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. A lot about family, harmony in your family, finances, stability, stable income, long-term financial income, helping your family, all being there for each other. I don't know why I'm getting that, but you feel trapped. Okay, so you feel stuck, and there's a trust issue there with this 7 of Swords. So who are you not trusting? Who are you not trusting? Is there a risk there? Did someone take a risk? Did someone take a financial risk? Or there's poor planning somewhere, or deception? Something needs to be more transparent. You feel like something is not transparent. You sort of feel trapped into something that's not transparent, or someone's not telling the truth, or it's deceiving. Someone's deceiving, not telling the truth. Okay. Who is this not telling the truth? And then we'll get on to, or you're getting out of that. Okay. Ooh, nice. We have money coming in. We have money coming in here, or a financial offer, or a business offer, or an opportunity, a financial opportunity here. There's a financial opportunity here. Again, we get the 10 of Cups. Very important here. Family, very important. Family, financial stability. Again, long-term investment here that will support the family and bring in financial balance. So I feel like you're pushing forward to find this long-term financial stability and financial stability for your family with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Yeah, it's all about financial legacy and long-term financial security. You do have an offer here. Finances coming in, business opportunity, and you're entering a new cycle. However, there is someone you're not trusting, or that was deceiving, and you feel, why do we have that? No, again, we have the offer. Why do we have the, who is this person that's deceiving, and why are we trapped here? This Eight of Swords and the, okay. Okay, you feel there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and you're sort of really feeling trapped there and not particularly trusting everybody around you. But for you, the most important is the long-term financial stability in your family. Most important for you. Cancer. Yeah, you're rethinking. You're rethinking your strategy, rethinking your career path, or rethinking where you want to move forward. You do have the world. So you're really, and look at 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, end of cycle. And end of cycle that has been pressured. And end of cycle where you couldn't trust everybody. But you are very honest with yourself, and you are making a decision according to your values, what you represent, and how you want to navigate this path. There is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around you, or this is regarding your business, your money, your finances, and you will make this decision for yourself. It's a financial choice here. Again, maybe there's a partnership, potential partnership. Maybe there's shared resources somewhere with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's possible, but I don't think you trust them. And I think that you are going to make choices for yourself because your ideas are part of something bigger. Your business is part of something bigger. Your purpose is part of something greater. So you're completing a cycle, and now it's a doorway to something else. However, you're making this decision, right? And it's a decision about integrity, right? It's consistent with your values. It's a very conscious choice that you're making. Can be a financial choice, business choice, career choice, job choice, whatever it is. It's a conscious choice that you feel it has to align with your values and your actions, and you're going to be in harmony with yourself. And this is because you don't trust, you've been trapped in something risky, or someone that deceived you, or someone you don't trust. You've had to rethink this whole thing with the Hermit. That's okay. Take time out. Take time out from the noise of the world and recenter yourself. This is about who you are, right? Stepping away from all the noise of the world. And sometimes we have to withdraw from all the distraction and all the superficial information, right? To focus on a like a deeper understanding and to think independently. And here you're making a wise and independent choice, right? Free from group influences, right? Really finding wisdom over speed. And sometimes we sit with uncertainty. That could go for Caroline as well. Sometimes we sit with uncertainty. We don't know everything, and we don't get all the answers right away. This is really knowing when to act and when to just wait. Stillness sometimes works. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. All right, moving on. Shrishti, we're going to move on to Daniel. Daniel, you're on the right road with the engineer. I have Taurus. Okay. Am I on the road? Okay. All right, let me check that out. Hi, Lorraine. Thank you so much for still being here. Lorraine, 2 more readings and then it's your turn, Lorraine. Okay, thank you so much for sticking around. All right, Daniel. Let's see what we got for Daniel. We are now on Daniel number 12. 13 is Kevin and 14 is Lorraine. 2 people watching. 3 people watching. 3. That's what happens at the end of the readings, guys. It's just 1, 2, 3 people watching. That's it. But thank you all that are here. I so appreciate your energies, and I so appreciate that everyone has been here for their reading. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Daniel, let's see what we got for, see if you're on the right road with the engineer. 5 people. Oh my goodness, Elro, you're making them come back. Thank you. Back to 4. Oh goodness. Yeah, I get a little giddy at the end of the readings, guys. For anybody that has watched until the end, anybody that has had their readings toward the end, I get a little giddy. So, cranky or giddy, depends on the day. Oh. That's okay, Elro. 5. Ooh, 5, Linda, 5. Well, with 5, we should be able to get to 50K subscribers. 6. Oh my goodness. All right, Daniel, let's see what we got. Let's see if this engineer, if you're on the right road with this engineer. I know, Lorraine, I get a little giddy at the end, just so you know for next time. It's a lot of energy for 14 readings, but today I'm in a pretty good state, good energies. Not always like that. Sometimes it's not easy, but today I'm fine. So here we go. Here we go for Daniel. Daniel, are we on the right track with this engineer? Are we on the right track with this engineer? I know, Linda, I know. I'm trying so hard to get to 50K, but it's not easy. It's not easy. It's a job of all times, and it's not a full time. This is just a hobby. But it's not easy, so, and all organic, so. All right, here we go. Daniel, are we on the road? Are we on the right road with this engineer? High Priestess, are we on the right road with this engineer? King of Swords, the Emperor. Lots of strong energy here. The Empress, goodness. 4 major arcana. Wow. Powerful, powerful energy here. Daniel, I do feel like you're here with this Emperor. Or is this, there's a lot of creativity here. Someone's taking charge, someone very powerfully taking charge, setting up structures, setting up systems here. Someone that knows what they're doing, someone that's very matter of fact, strategizing, entrepreneur, but just, you know, no dilly-dallying here, sticking to the facts and making things work. It feels like with this Emperor, if this is not you, this can be this other person. There's someone, but they're very controlling. They're leading, they're organizing, so either this is you or them. But they're establishing system. Very clear though, very clear on who they are. There's no improvising there. Everything is planned, everything is organized, everything is matter of fact. I do feel if this is them, Is it a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Very matter of fact, very mental, all with the mind. There's no emotion there. Very emotionally detached. There's no feelings there. It's all about principles, and we don't assume anything. Everything is organized and matter of fact, and it's all about order. They want to build something that lasts. It's about the big picture. It's really about the big picture and being creative with this Empress. I mean, we have the High Priestess. So are there things you're not aware of? Maybe. We'll pull a card on the High Priestess. The Hangman is all about patience and potential sacrifice needed to do things in a different way, right? To view things from a different lens, letting go of patterns, letting go of old ways, detaching yourself from things that you might have done or ways that you might have done things in a different way. Trust your instinct, but really control any impulsive reactions. Listen to your inner voice and work with your inner knowledge. Maintain balance. I feel like with this High Priestess, this is understanding, that to use your wisdom. And maybe there's certain things that were ignored before, and maybe there's certain things that you weren't completely aware of. So now it's about, being comfortable with uncertainty or not knowing everything. Whatever needs to emerge will emerge in due time. So it might be interesting to just embrace like a softer way of moving forward, something more passive, right? Listening, observing, receiving, trusting the flow, and reconnecting maybe with a more traditional, more structured way and practices than before. There's creative, but there's also a lot of structure here and having to establish systems, values, and rules. Very interesting reading. The Hangman is also about delays. Things are going to be on pause at one point. It's going to require patience, and it's going to require you to see things from a different angle. And to surrender to different ways, or to accept, to sacrifice maybe different ideas or different solutions that you might have done in a different way. Let's see if there's one card on the Emperor, please. And then we'll pull a card on the Hangman. There's certain things that are delayed, or they will be paused, but they'll be paused for a reason, and it's temporary pauses. They will be paused to reassess. Yes, take your time. There you are, taking your time, establishing step by step, committed, but taking your time. Yeah, all new way of doing things. Let go of the past. Let go of past ways. Let go of past energies. Let go of everything that hasn't served you, frustrations. It's a lot of healing here as well with this King of Cups. This is a much more stable and anchored energy, much more balanced energy here. Much more balanced energy. You're really, it's like a rebirth, Daniel. It's a career rebirth for you. And it's a career rebirth here in a whole new way, but it's also accepting change, accepting to do things differently, and accepting to detach from old patterns that were not serving you and that did not help you develop forward. I'm going to leave it at that. It's a powerful, powerful reading. I'm not going to pull more cards because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. Huge, huge career rebirth, Daniel. Huge career rebirth. All right. Moving on now to Kevin. Virgo, and that Kevin is 13 and Lorraine is 14. Thank you so much for hanging in, Lorraine. Oh, you're so welcome, Sonia. Oh, you're so welcome. That's what this channel is here for. That is what we're here for, you guys, for everyone. That's what this channel is all about. So thank you for being here and thank you for your support. 7 people watching. Woo! Exciting. So for anybody watching me a little bit giddy or silly or cranky or tired, whatever, wondering what this is all about, this is a live tarot reading. We cover every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And if you want a tarot reading, a personal tarot reading, where you can ask pretty much whatever you want, besides medical or, you know, health readings. I do not do health readings or medical readings as I am not a doctor. But if you want a tarot reading and you want to join us, it's an amazing community. Really positive spirit and positive energy, and we're here to help each other, to guide each other, to help each other move forward in whatever circumstance we're in. Wherever you situate yourself in the world, come and join us. We would love to have you here. Now, to get a tarot reading, join membership, right? That's what I ask for my time during these readings. So you can join membership with the join button down below next to the Card Minds logo, or the link on the top of the chat that says join membership here. You can step into the chat and click the join button and you're good to go. I don't know if I could do another tarot reading on the list today because I have 14, but definitely if I come tomorrow, we do tarot readings sometimes Mondays and Fridays, and always definitely on Sundays. So we would love to have you here, guys. Join in. Come on in. Don't be shy. All right. Kevin, 13. What do we have for Kevin? What do we have for Kevin here? What do we have for Kevin? Virgo. What energies do we have for Kevin? Virgo. Queen of Wands. Charismatic, Kevin. Charismatic. And the world. Everybody's getting the world today. Everyone's shifting in new cycles. Whatever you've accomplished, Kevin, it's time for the new, and you've accomplished something amazing, so you're moving into a next cycle. It's taking a minute, or it's demanding a lot of effort because there are a lot of challenges, a lot of willpower and patience here, but you're moving into this next cycle. You're stepping up into the world. You're moving next level. Your personality is powerful. If this is not you, you have an Aries, Leo, Sag around you with a very charismatic, huge personality, bold personality, likes attention, right? But I do feel like there's a partnership there. Joining resources, making an agreement with someone, contract, agreement, joining your resources, whatever it is. You're hanging on to something. You're budgeting. You're budgeting. What are you hanging on to, though? Yeah, you're uncertain. You're hanging on. So what are you hanging on? You're hanging on to energies because you're uncertain. You're not sure. You're waiting for answers, waiting for the truth, waiting for the callback, waiting for something with the moon. Okay, well, the moon is living with uncertainties. If you don't have the truth yet, or you don't have the callback yet, wait and see. Wait and see. Something needs to surface. Something is not quite clear yet, but don't rush in to find answers. Patience, patience, and don't hang on to something right, that might not belong to you anymore. There is an agreement here, or there is a contract, or there is another person with whom you're working with, and maybe you're waiting for these answers because you have the double uncertainty here with the High Priestess and the Moon. You're waiting for clarity. So maybe you have to confront. Now, guys, the Moon and the High Priestess is not always answers we're waiting for from people or from entities, or truths we're waiting for, or clarity. We're waiting for people to give us clarity, or an entity to give us the answer. These are most certainly answers that you're trying to figure out yourself within. The Moon and the High Priestess, this is all inner energy, right? Energies and messages you receive from within. So sometimes it's difficult to navigate through situations with clarity because emotions are running deep, and it's difficult to sort of separate the rational thoughts from the feelings, the hidden and the suppressed feelings, or the inner work, or you need to confront these aspects or confront these feelings, or this is all about self-reflections, either facing fears or insecurities, or it can be even unresolved emotional baggage, right? This is about embracing and integrating, and it's all about personal growth. It's all about personal growth. Let's see what this Moon and the High Priestess is all about. 8 people watching. I know, I should not be watching the chat. Am I doing this? No. Okay, sorry. All right, let me just shuffle the cards a bit, cut the cards because I don't feel like I shuffled them with this High Priest and this High Priestess and the Moon. You're hanging on to your finances. You want to be in control. You're very much in control. She keeps wanting coming out, so I'm going to just get her out. And, all right. Something needs to be addressed. Okay, well, there we go. We have the Tower. So, something's got to change, or there's an awakening there. There's a shift, a sudden shift, where things cannot evolve the way they are, or they cannot evolve if you hang on to it the way you're hanging on to it. I do feel like you're getting an answer here, or the answer is a sudden shift, a sudden change. But it has to happen, because if you're hanging on to something that's not balanced, or that's not with a healthy foundation, right? Or, unstable foundation, or false beliefs, whatever it is, it really is about clearing out all of that. All of that. Ultimately, it's very liberating. So whatever's destroyed, whatever's not happening was already unstable, and whatever truth is coming to the surface, or whatever changes are happening, even if it's painful, or even if it's creating uncertainty, it's certainly rebuilding something new. And here we have the world pushing forward into a whole new cycle. And I feel like that's where we come full circle with the World card. Understanding that you're now going to evolve in a new world. Your ideas are part of something else. Your purpose is part of something else. What is this Two of Cups here? Who is this person here for Kevin? Who is this person here for Kevin? Who is this person here? Yeah, someone you're not trusting. Very eager in their ego, for sure. Very eager. They're all about money. They're all about, okay, so you're waiting for an answer on this agreement, on this person, whatever it is, Feels like it's faulty, or at least what you're getting here. Follow your instincts, follow your gut feeling on this. Whatever this agreement is, whoever this person, this entity, doesn't have to be a person here with this Five of Swords. They're definitely in it for their own gain, right? So this can be conflict over money. This can be self-interest over fairness, whatever it is. It feels like they're in it for their own gain. Let's see if there's one more card. It's going to shift. You're going to see it. You're going to get the answer. You're going to understand. And I feel like you have already understood and you knew. That's why there was uncertainty. And 3 times the High Priestess. Cards don't lie. 3 times the High Priestess. Whatever needs to come out will come out. Whatever you need to be addressed will be addressed. Whatever truth has to come out, or whatever has been beneath the surface that you have felt emotionally in your gut feeling, it will come out and it will clean way for this new cycle. That's what I have for you, Kevin, today. I hope that you get these messages. Oh, hi, you're here. That is a profound reading here. So I don't know if you're probably still watching it. I don't know, but it is a very profound reading. So whatever's going on came in at the tail end. Oh, you're so welcome. That's your reading. So I just finished your reading. So I don't know if you got it all yet. I don't know. But thank you so much for popping in, Kevin. Thank you so much for your support. All right. Well, last reading is going to be Lorraine. We are going to do a love reading. Thank you, Lorraine. I love love readings. I don't do love readings very often, few and far between, and they just make me happy. So thank you for making me end on a love reading. Let me shuffle the cards a little bit. Yes, it's good to go back. Yes. You know, tarot readings are very interesting to listen to several times, because there are messages in there that we probably don't connect with right away, probably think, what on earth is that? I have nothing to do with that. I don't know what the heck she's talking about. And little by little, when we listen to it several times, we start connecting. And then when we let it go, and we're in real life, right? Then all of a sudden, it does come back, and then we connect the dots. So often it's complicated to connect with the tarot reading because we haven't lived it yet, and it's not there yet, and these are not always energies that we connect with. So yes, it is interesting and important to listen to it several times, but most of all, go back to it. Go back to it later. Days later, weeks later, months later, even. Go back to it. It's interesting. All right, Lorraine. Let's see. So Lorraine, Scorpio, and welcome, Lorraine. We have a new member, guys. Welcome, welcome, Lorraine. New member from South Africa, guys. We love that. So let's pull some cards for Lorraine. Hold on one moment. And let's get a love reading for Lorraine. Lorraine is a Scorpio and he is Aqua. Okay. Give me one moment to shuffle the cards, Lorraine. And 5 people watching. We're trying to reach 50K, guys. So if you're watching outside of the chat and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Free for you. Doesn't cost you anything. It's just a click. Click the subscribe button if you haven't yet. We're trying to reach 50K. Thank you so much for helping. We reached 45. That's already huge, but now we have to reach 50, guys. So come on. It's got to be 50 in 2026. That's my goal. Come on, we can do it. All right, Lorraine. Let's see what we got. Lorraine, Scorpio, love reading. He is Aquarius. Lorraine, Scorpio, love reading. One more shuffle. Okay, here we go. Lorraine, a love reading. What do we have for Lorraine? Scorpio, love reading with Aqua energy. What? Ooh. What do we have for Lorraine? Ten of Wands, Devil. There's passion there. Passion. And the Hierophant that wanted to come earlier here. What do we have for Lorraine? Wow, and this Magician wanted to come out as well. Okay, so we have powerful cards here. Wow, okay. All right. Wow. It's a lot of major arcana here. So I feel like, wow, I'm a bit overwhelmed here. All right, step by step with the Devil. There is the desire here, a little bit of an obsession here, a lot of attraction, a lot of lust that you have with this person. Is this an older person? It can be with this Emperor. Doesn't have to be, but I do feel like this is a person where you feel that it just feels like they're older. Older, reliable partner coming in. If this is not that person, there's definitely like someone very protective, very stable coming into your life if it's not that person. There's a lot of tradition there. There's commitment there. There's a spiritual bond there. There's a real spiritual connection there. There's a lot of respect and devotion as well with this Magician. There's a traditional path here, a real traditional path with this person. And if it's not with this Aquarius, that is an older person, it feels like there's an older person coming in here. There's a strong connection here manifesting. It's charming, strong connection, very very powerful chemistry. It feels like if this is not the one, you definitely have the power to attract the love you desire here. Let me see what this Emperor is all about. Very powerful, very powerful. Very powerful. Who is this Emperor here? You're attracting love. And two pages. And then we have young energies. Oh, is there a father and a mother figure there? A father and a mother figure there. Interesting. Okay, so here you are, 2 pages. Very interesting. So is there a father figure and a mother figure? That is possible. That is a possibility. I do feel like there's something starting, beginning, budding with the pages. Page of Cups. Someone very dreamy, very innocent. And then we have the Page of Wands with a lot of excitement, early stages of love, very curious, very eager, a lot of flirting going on here. A lot of flirting going on. I feel like he's older, you're younger, and you are just enamored with this person, passion, lust, call it whatever you want. You have a younger energy around him. It's and then we have this Empress, mother figure. Someone wanting a family, nurturing, passionate again. I do feel like this could be a long-lasting romance with this Empress. I do feel like there's something there. We also have, you know, the Six of Pentacles, which is, there is a balance there. So if you feel at one point there's a pause, or someone's taking a pause or needs a pause, with the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like there will be a balance. There will be a balance of give and take in love. There's a certain generosity and care and reciprocity there, and fairness in love after a pause. We have the Four of Swords. So let me just pull another card on the I don't know where to pull cards because there's so all these major arcana. You're definitely in a passionate lust energy here. One more card on the Empress. Okay, thank you. And again, the Magician. Yes, again, the Magician. So there's with the Nine of Wands, there's a certain guarded love. Maybe they're guarded. Maybe this is someone that's been hurt, or but I do feel like they're still willing to try. There's caution there. There's emotional resilience. I think they are willing to try here. And then again, we have the Magician, really having the power to attract. It's manifesting this strong connection. So I do feel like there's something there. Let's try to pull one more card. They might be a little cautious. They might be a little cautious. And that's why we have the Four of Swords, sort of resting for this, taking a breather, right? Not really knowing, needing time out to rest a little bit from this energy. What is this Nine of Wands here? Wow, look at that. And we have, he is charming. He is charming, or you are. He is charming, or you are charming, or he feels you are charming with this Knight of Cups. You're Cancer. So this is you, you know, being very charming to this person. Romantic. Again, idealistic, right? All about emotions, all about dreaming, devotions, right? You're all about dreaming about this. You're all in, that's for sure. Madly in love here. That's the way I feel. Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups with one more card on the Knight of Cups. Trying to get a little more information, Lorraine. One more card on the Knight of Cups. This is you. Yes, so there's the passion, there's the beginning, there's the relationship, but there's the Five of Pentacles where you feel sometimes left out because we have the Five of Swords. I do feel like with this Five of Swords, there's conflict there, or sometimes you feel like it's only one-sided, a one-sided dynamic. And there's pride. There's a lot of pride and sometimes a little resentment and conflict, and maybe they feel manipulated or maybe you feel manipulated sometimes. And we do have the five of Pentacles, where you feel sometimes alone and not supported. I do want to pull one more card on this Four of Swords. So it goes back and forth, but I do feel like there's really potential there, but I think there's they're very traditional. Yeah. Five, so they're uncertain. They're uncertain. No, I'm not doing that. One more card on the Moon. They're uncertain. Yes, they're uncertain about you. You're certainly younger than them. I do feel with the Moon, that's the way they're taking a breather because they're uncertain. Right? They don't want to be fooled. They don't want to be fooled. But you also trust your intuition, right? Trust your intuition. One more card on the Moon. They don't want to be fooled. They have a lot going on. Ten of Wands. And again, young energy. All I can say is patience. I do feel like there's something there. It's not that it's not there, but they're cautious. They don't want to be fooled. You're younger. You're very passionate, very much in love. I do feel like they're going to take time out to try to figure things out. But I do feel like there's something there. But they're very traditional, very set in their ways, older, not very flexible. So that's what I have for now. Now that you're a member, Lorraine, you can come back for a reading. I tap into energies, and the next day it can be other energies. So please come back for another reading. Would love to have it. Would love to do it. And we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Thank you. Lorraine is the last reading for today. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you, Lorraine, for joining. Beautiful to have you here. Love when there are new members that pop in. It's a new energy. It's fantastic. And thank you for the amazing members here. Fantastic energy. And thank you for hanging in until the end of these readings. I know it's not simple. Thank you, Kevin. Oh my gosh, this reading is so... you're so welcome, Kevin. Thank you so much for hanging in until the end. I know it's not easy. And thank you to the 5 people that are watching at the end of this live stream. I'll keep you posted on tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure of my schedule yet, so I don't know if and when I can do a live tomorrow. If I can, you'll see the link, and hopefully you guys can come in. Mondays, I usually prioritize people that were not able to get a reading today or new members. And if it's light and there's not much going on, of course, anybody can get a reading. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Take care and have a great week. Bye-bye.